I want to talk about something that's is tough to talk about, but I think it's important. The player Damar who fell out, collapsed, and everybody's talking about it. The whole country came together when that happened. But as a player, one of the few players in the NFL, there are billions of people in the world. You're one of the few people in the NFL. How was it to go out the next Sunday? Does it affect you, or is it more like that happened? That's a one-time thing.
I think there has been like a, kind of a perspective for me. Like you see so much, and so you kind of get used to it to an extent.
Yes.
But even something like that, I hadn't saw that before.
It's shocking.
And so so like I wasn't even watching the game. I was doing something else, and my boy who was at my house came in and was like, "Yo, you got to come see this." And so when he said that, I was like, okay, like, it has to be pretty bad for him to say, because he knows, like, when somebody break their leg or somebody, I don't want to see all that. But, to watch that and see that, it was definitely crazy. Definitely wanted to pray for him.
Yes.
But, too, at the end of the day, like, I've also been in the league for a very long time, so I've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
My first year in the league was when there was somebody, I forget his name, from Kansas City. He came and shot his girlfriend and I think himself in the parking lot. And they played that following week. And
is this a guy from Hawaii?
I'm not sure. I can't
remember.
There was
another guy that...
Yeah, there's been so many different things. Or like I was a part of a situation where one of my teammates got hit similarly like that, and he was down, didn't stand up and collapse like that, but hurt his neck significantly to where like they said if the staff didn't properly take care of his head the way that they needed to, like that could have been a different event as well. So, we play a violent game. We understand the risk that we take, and when we see we all brothers, so when we see somebody down like that, like, that's when the game becomes bigger than the game. Like, you care more about him and his family than you do the result of the game. So I'm happy that they stopped the game and they, did the right thing. But, the most that we can do is pray for his health.
Do you happen to have an opinion of what Skip said?
Skip?
Yeah, how he said that he's tweeted that the NFL, how are they going to stop the game if it was so important? Yeah,
I've never been too much of a fan of him, to be honest.
Okay.
So, it dates way back to, like, the Richard Sherman days, where how he handled Richard Sherman and just the stuff that he said. The stuff that he said over the course of the year, and even how again, I don't know what's real or what's not, but how he's handled Shannon Sharp. I haven't been a fan of that, so I don't have a positive opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm just learning about him, and I don't have a positive opinion of him.
But if you've been around the game for a long time, you hear all the stuff that he says. Like he picks certain people that he's either a fan of or not a fan of, and he locks in. Like LeBron, he always talks trash about LeBron for whatever reason.
Because he's not him.
I don't know.
That's why.
And again, this recent thing with Shannon Sharp has been kind of crazy because, like, Shannon has shown so much professionalism and how to handle things when they're not going the way you want, or maybe the relationship is not as good as it could be. And I think, Skip kind of takes advantage of that. So, yeah, like I said, I don't really have too much of a positive opinion on him.
Yeah.